Got it? Thumbs up. Here's a full-length 1,000-word YouTube review script in English for the Mazda MX-5 Miata 2025, continuous narration, no headings, no brackets. The Mazda MX-5 Miata 2025 is a car that represents passion, simplicity, and the true joy of driving. When you step into a luxury showroom and see this car standing under the lights, you instantly realize it is not like other sports cars. It doesn't rely on massive size or extreme horsepower to impress you. Instead, it uses charm, balance, and an emotional connection between the driver and the machine. The 2025 model continues the legacy of one of the most iconic roadsters in the world, offering improvements in design, performance, and comfort, while staying true to the philosophy that made the MX-5 Miata legendary in the first place. From the outside, the first thing that catches your attention is the striking body color. In metallic red, shining under showroom lighting, it feels alive, as if the car is inviting you to take it out on the open road. Mazda has always been careful with the MX-5's design. They keep it simple, compact, and athletic, without unnecessary complications. The front end features sharp LED headlights and a sleek, sporty grille. Together, they give the car an aggressive yet approachable look. The body curves are smooth, aerodynamic, and perfectly sculpted to reflect light beautifully, making the Miata stand out even when parked. Moving to the side profile, you see how the compact proportions give this car its identity. The long hood, short rear deck, and low stance immediately remind you that this car is built for driving pleasure. The roofline blends seamlessly into the body, and when the top is down, it looks even more dynamic. The lightweight alloy wheels complement the sporty stance and add an extra touch of elegance. Mazda has maintained a near-perfect 50/50 weight distribution, which is rare even in much more expensive sports cars. This balance ensures that the MX-5 Miata is always stable, precise, and fun to handle on corners. The rear design keeps things simple but powerful. The slim LED taillights stretch out in a way that gives the car a wider appearance. The dual exhaust tips emphasize its sporty nature, while the overall compact size keeps it playful and youthful. Looking at it from behind, you immediately understand that this car is not trying to overpower you, but rather to connect with you. On the polished showroom floor, the reflections on the glossy paint make it look even more premium, almost like a piece of art. Stepping inside the cabin, the philosophy of less is more continues. The interior of the Mazda MX-5 Miata 2025 is modern, functional, and driver-focused. Everything is placed with a purpose. You don't see oversized screens or complicated controls. Instead, you get a clean dashboard with a digital infotainment system that provides everything you need, including navigation, smartphone connectivity, and entertainment. The black and red leather seats are sporty, supportive, and comfortable, giving you the confidence to enjoy long drives. The steering wheel is compact and designed to give you maximum control, while the overall cabin feels intimate, reminding you that this car is about the driving experience, not unnecessary distractions. Under the hood, the 2025 MX-5 Miata continues to use a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine that produces 181 horsepower. On paper, this might not sound like much, especially compared to other sports cars that often boast 300, 400, or even more horsepower. But the magic of the Miata is not in raw numbers. The car is extremely lightweight, weighing much less than most of its competitors. Because of this, every bit of power is used effectively. The engine feels lively, the throttle response is sharp, and the acceleration is more than enough to give you an adrenaline rush. What makes it even better is the way it handles. The steering is direct, precise, and full of feedback, allowing you to feel every detail of the road beneath you. Driving the MX-5 Miata with the roof down is a special experience. The convertible design makes every journey feel like an adventure. On highways, you can feel the wind, the sky above, and the sound of the engine working in harmony. Mazda has carefully designed the aerodynamics so that even at higher speeds, the airflow is controlled, and you don't feel uncomfortable. The car feels planted on the road, stable through curves, and light on its feet when you change directions. Every gear shift, every turn, and every movement of the steering wheel feels rewarding. It's a car that constantly reminds you why you fell in love with driving in the first place. Another area where the MX-5 Miata surprises many people is fuel efficiency. While most sports cars are heavy on fuel, the lightweight body and efficient engine make this roadster capable of delivering around 30 miles per gallon. This balance between performance and efficiency makes it practical enough for daily use, while still being exciting enough for weekend drives. Mazda has also made sure that the MX-5 Miata is safe. The 2025 model comes with advanced driver assistance features such as blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, and adaptive cruise control. These systems give you extra confidence whether you are driving in the city or on the highway. The braking system is responsive and powerful, further adding to the feeling of security. When it comes to pricing, the Mazda MX-5 Miata stands in a category of its own. Most sports cars with this level of performance, style, and driving fun are far more expensive. Mazda has managed to keep the Miata relatively affordable, making it accessible to more people without compromising on quality. This balance of affordability and excitement is what makes the MX-5 Miata such a special car. It proves that you don't need to spend a fortune to enjoy a genuine sports car experience. What makes the MX-5 Miata truly unique is its philosophy. It is not a car built for numbers or records. It is not trying to be the fastest on a racetrack or the most luxurious in a showroom. Instead, it is built to make you feel something every time you drive it. It is about the connection between driver and car, about the simple joy of being on the road, about feeling alive behind the wheel. This is something that even many expensive supercars fail to deliver. The 2025 MX-5 Miata continues the legacy of its predecessors while offering modern improvements. It remains lightweight, stylish, affordable, and full of character. For those who see driving not just as transportation but as an experience, this car is one of the best options available. Every curve of its design, every detail of its interior, and every second behind its wheel is proof that Mazda understands what drivers truly want. If you are looking for a car that puts a smile on your face every time you start the engine, that makes every journey feel like an occasion, and that reminds you why driving is something to be loved, then the Mazda MX-5 Miata 2025 is the perfect choice. It is more than just a car. It is a statement, a lifestyle, and a legend that continues to inspire car enthusiasts around the world.